I don't remember which class this is from, but one of the most fascinating examples of how powerful our state is, state like hungry, tired, sexually aroused, is something called the hot cold empathy gap. The hot cold empathy gap describes the feeling of when you're hungry, it's very difficult to imagine ever being full. And when you're full, it's very difficult to imagine ever needing to eat again. I certainly suffer from that particular delusion. Hot cold empathy gaps typically are driven by our visceral drives. These things like hunger or thirst or sexual arousal. And when one is in a hot state, so this would be hungry versus not hungry, hungry is the hot state, it tends to have a disproportionate effect on our decision making and behavior, ignoring other needs in order to placate that particular need, which can cause behavior that from the outside looks impulsive. Like many of the biases that come out of cognitive science or behavioral economics, there's not necessarily a prescription beyond if you're aware of the hot-cold empathy gap, the gap in your understanding or the underweighting of how powerful your state can be on your decision-making and behavior. If you're aware, you can perhaps mitigate or collapse that gap into something smaller, and then maybe not be so angry when you're hungry.